Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
Knobate 78 just
Why is that the first fucking clip? Why is that the
Mr.
first
White,
clip?
what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
Salad.
Hey, Charleston, man, I just want to say, keep Vaughn's name out your mouth.
You say keep Vaughn's name out my mouth? Fuck
well,
Vaughn, nigga. Fuck Vaughn. Fuck Vaughn. And hey, listen to this. And his mama too.
From the time Charleston White called up a rapper's probation officer live to snitch on him, to the time he completely went off on an interviewer and pulled a strap on him. These are the most disrespectful Charleston White moments, where he completely crashed out. Starting off with the time a goon tried pressing Charleston on live for dissing King Von. Charleston White is mostly known for being against gangster rappers and gangbanging in general. So for Charleston, the death of notorious Chicago rapper King Von in 2020 was a huge cause for celebration.
But you filling me out, and I'm telling you I'm in character. Fuck you, nigga. And fuck your hood in Chicago and everything King Von stand for. Stomp on his head, King Von. Von gone. Ain't no more Von.
Oh.
It's over with for Von. He ain't no motherfucking king. He is in hell where he belongs, burning with the rest of the demons.
After putting out videos of him dissing Von and disrespecting his memory, Charleston naturally started getting threats from O-Block members. But clearly, threats from gang members don't faze Charleston, because he had this to say in response.
King Von, you bitch ass niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing to Lil Timmy. Man, I'll King Von right now. Piss on his grave. Shit in him. Fuck King Von.
How the fuck is this nigga still playing in GTA? How is this nigga still playing in GTA? I'm trying to figure that out. How is he still in the game? This nigga ain't got wasted yet? I'm fucking confused. Hold on, chat. How this nigga Charleston White is a demon? How this nigga ain't get wasted yet, chat?
And that nigga kill black people.
One of King Von's associates even hopped on
still in
live
the
with
server,
Charleston,
bro?
asking him to apologize right then and there if he didn't want the dude pulling up on his location, since the dude claimed he knew where Charleston was at.
That shit you said about King Von? Nah, I already know where you at right now. So I need you to apologize right now. I'm finna come around that corner. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds, 10 seconds.
Charleston simply called the dude's bluff and started the countdown himself, daring the dude to pull up like he said he would.
You scared now? Don't, look.
1,
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck King Von all over again.
Okay. I'm glad you feel that way. Okay.
Fuck King Von mama all over again.
Oh, okay, mama too.
One thought you said you were coming around the corner, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh,
You don't want me to come around the corner.
You told me you knew where I was.
You don't want me to come around the corner.
You done lied to me already. I hate
You
a
don't want
lying
me to
ass.
come around the
Oh,
corner.
I hate a lying ass.
And that wasn't the only time Charleston received threats from an O-Block member on camera, because 2 years ago, Charleston White was on the game-related podcast, where he was answering calls from fans and just anyone who wanted to holler at him. But 25 minutes in, a dude calls in telling Charleston to stop speaking on Von and threatening to pull up on Charleston if he didn't listen.
Hey, Charleston, man, I just want to say, keep Vaughn's name out your mouth.
You say keep Von's name out my mouth?
Yeah, keep Vaughn's name out your mouth.
And if I don't, what's gonna happen?
We gonna pull up.
Y'all,
Oh, God
hold on,
damn.
listen.
Charleston, being Charleston, immediately does exactly what he was threatened not to do, and even gives the dude his address so he can pull up like he said he would.
Shit.
Hey, listen, I'm
Von name
fuck
out.
Von. King Von, nigga. Yeah,
You said what?
fuck King Von.
Alright, man. So
Dead,
don't come to Chicago.
dead ass
Don't pull up. Don't come to
nigga.
Chicago.
No, you said y'all would go pull up. You said if I didn't keep his name out of my mouth that y'all was gonna pull up. I didn't keep his name out my mouth. When y'all pulling up?
Where you at? Where you at then?
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. You want the address?
The goon wasn't trying to come down to Texas, but it looked like Charleston wanted all the smoke because he asked the dude to call up one of their goons in the area since he wasn't trying to pull up himself.
They got GDs and BDs and then Texas. Call one.
Ain't no real GDs.
Yeah, ain't no real GDs and BDs in Chicago. No, it's BGDs. It's Black Gangster Disciple. The pitchfork.
Oh,
pitchfork.
shit.
Old block, nigga. You nigga got King Von on the wall on old block, nigga, and his eyes crooked. Y'all wrote King Von on the wall and his eyes crooked and his shoes don't match. Yeah, old block, nigga.
Oh my! Embarrassing the dude because he continues to clown O-Block and reminds the dude that they try to act hard, but none of them slid for Vaughn when Vaughn got killed.
All you nigga mama get government housing assistance. Fuck O-Block, broke ass nigga. Bro, ain't no rich niggas on O-Block. You niggas stole all King Von money after he left, nigga. Hey, listen. One thing we know about them rolling 60s, when Nipsey Hussle got killed, some people died behind Nipsey Hussle. It ain't one motherfucker died behind King Von. How you bitch ass nigga bad? It ain't one person died behind King Von, nigga. Fuck King Von and fuck his sister and his kids too.
If you know
damn. Yo,
he said it's good. It's gotta be around early, like 11.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it at like 10, 11 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my son go too though, so you gonna have to.
I mean, yeah, I just need a nigga to help rebound. I'm probably gonna call somebody to help record, but yeah, it's good.
Bro, I'm playing, nigga. I got my son, nigga. I can't be no rebounder.
Nigga, then what the hell you gonna come for?
Nigga, let you in.
Nigga, you could give me that nigga number. Like, if you ain't gonna come help, what is the point?
Nigga, that is help, nigga.
That ain't help just to let me in the door, bro. You could give me a nigga number. If you ain't gonna help, nigga, that's what I'm saying. Don't come, nigga. What is the point? If you ain't gonna help, what is the point of coming? Nigga, don't come if you ain't gonna help me rebound.
About Charleston, you know he doesn't think twice about going off on anyone, and apparently even the kids of his rivals aren't safe, as seen in his recent beef with the Island Boys. It all started when one of the Island Boys, Fly Soldier, posted a photo of his baby on the internet. Seeing the photo, Charleston couldn't help himself and reposted it on Instagram, making fun of the baby's looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Ace and probably call Ace. I'm gonna figure it out.
An AI and an incest baby in reference to the Island Boys' little kissing incident. That's how his beef with the Island Boys started, leading to him and Fly Soldier being scheduled for a boxing match set up by Aiden Ross. But before the match, Aiden wanted to get them to settle, so he got the Island Boys on his stream and called up Charleston so they could talk it out. And Fly Soldier was trying to keep things cool, but when Charleston mentioned his baby again, he lost it.
Let's keep it all, like, you feel me, cordial, professional, until we get in that ring.
Look at him.
Okay?
You can't even blink in the
Okay?
eye.
It's fine. It's okay. It's cool. I'm not gonna make fun of him because I'm gonna keep it professional with you.
I'm gonna make fun of you and your baby.
Hey, bitch. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You receding hairline, bitch. Shut the f up. You wanna be a young so bad. You're mad because you're gonna get your ass beat. You're gonna get your ass beat.
Later on, Charleston would also get pressed in real life for his comments on Fly Soldier's child by the baby's own mother. Because after the other
chat sub up,
Kodiak
man.
Red lost a boxing match,
So we can
Charleston,
do something
who
at
was also
800.
at the event,
Sub up.
was being interviewed when Fly Soldier's baby mama walked up to press Charleston about the things he said
Sub
about
up,
her
chat,
baby.
so we can
Watching
do
that
something
boy
at 800.
get beat up like that and cry with them tears coming down his face after the fight, and then him and his
Baby,
brother
you
getting
just
dragged
followed
up there
you.
like little bitty boys up out the show.
And you talk about our child and you're gonna get your ass beat, huh? Yeah, you talk about our child, saying he's little.
Strong ass. Hey, get her.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. You did all that for fucking nothing. For literally nothing. Literally nothing. If you seen the nigga face to face, why didn't you slap that nigga? You literally could have slapped that nigga, but you chose to yell and talk. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. You chose to yell and fucking talk. instead of slapping this nigga.
Out there with Drewski walking by.
Charleston took the mic and immediately doubled down on his comments about the baby.
The baby's still ugly. I don't give a damn what she says. Yeah, it don't take away from what that baby look like. Just hopefully the baby grow up to be something better than what his daddy look like and behave much better. Yeah, bitch fucking me about her baby. She know what that baby look like. She made it, I didn't.
As wild as that situation was, it wasn't the only time Charleston White went after a rapper's kid. And this time, he even snitched on the rapper right after. After Von's demise, Chicago rapper King Yella, who is affiliated with the Gangster Disciples Chicago gang, also had his bit to say on Charleston dissing King Von. In response, Charleston didn't just go after Yella, but also took shots at Yella's 3-year-old daughter while he was at it.
My wife was talking about King Yella. She said, why he rocking like that in that corner with all that scribbly stuff on his face? I said, that's a dope fiend, baby. His mama was a crack addict, baby. That was he looked like he was in an institution. Yeah. King Yella, baby. He old yellow with a bunch of scribbly scrabbly on his face, and he got an ugly daughter. Yeah, he got an ugly yellow daughter.
Involving their kids in beef isn't something rappers take lightly, so it was no surprise when King Yella responded to Charleston, threatening to put hands on him. Yella also returned the favor and took shots at Charleston's wife.
Well, your bitch ass play with my
Tax 2 just
children?
followed you, King.
My daughter? On GLD, you's a bitch. You do all that shit you talk about like it's for the youth. But you talking about a 3-year-old child. You goofy marked ass clown. You and your ugly ass dog rat looking ass wife. Cause if I find out where you gonna be at on my mama, on my kids, I'm gonna, you see these? You see this? I'm gonna put this motherfucker all on your face. I'm gonna smack you like a bitch. Tell your bitch ass, ugly ass bitch, your wife, tell her dog looking ass to get on the camera while she talking. I'll smack that bitch too.
Now, most of us know that speaking on someone's kids should be off limits, but Charleston had his own justification for saying what he did, explaining that no one has a problem when kids get hurt by the actions of gangbangers, but people have a problem with him calling a kid ugly.
How can people be so offended by me calling his living daughter, who didn't hear me say a living bitch, a ugly little bitch, but they so okay with Tuka being disrespected? Tuka was a kid. There was a 1-month-old baby shot in the head in Chicago. How can we be so offended by motherfuckers saying that ugly little bitch, but we watch kids die by the hands of these gangbangers year after year, homie, and we never be that offended?
And as for Yella's threats, Charleston responded by doing what he's best known for. He called up Yella's probation officer and reported the matter.
Shit, this nigga is a fucking...
Probation, how can I help you?
So I get a lot of threats from the gang members. There's one in particular by the name of King Yella. That I was told he's on probation out of Las Vegas, but he's a well-known, influential, powerful Chicago gang leader. This guy here did a video on before millions of people and told the people that when I come to Chicago that he's gonna hurt and harm me.
What?
This is a video recording that he did and he put out into the public.
It turned out Yella was in a delicate situation with the law, and any slip-up could have landed him behind bars. So after Charleston reported him, Yella wasn't really trying to start anything with Charleston anymore and kept quiet. And for reasons about to be revealed, you could say that next to gangbangers, what Charleston dislikes the most is OnlyFans models. Charleston had a sit-down with 2 OnlyFans models, and with that type of combination, you already know they'd be trouble. He seemed to have it out for one of the girls, since Charleston said she lied about him farting.
You mad because I said you farted and you're gonna lie and say I did cocaine, okay?
You lied and said I farted. So I lied and said you did cocaine. Same thing.
Okay,
You take it
fair
personal.
enough. Fair enough.
See,
fair
she
enough.
lied and said
He didn't
I farted.
fart.
That's what
He
I'm
didn't
saying.
fart.
Her ass was farting, shaking her ass in front of that white boy, asshole just loose as it can be. Every time she shake it. You was farting on call.
I had gas.
That's
I ate
what I'm
tacos.
saying. And she doing this on camera and want to think she can get some money getting girls
I
don't
ate
even behave
tacos,
like
so-
y'all. Money getting girls, this is the low grade money getting girls. They barely getting.
Charleston continues to troll, but the girl then claps back, saying Charleston got all his money and fame off of snitching. While this might have been true, she soon found out it was a terrible mistake to try to take Charleston on in a war of words.
In the streets, when you snitch, you ain't no real nigga.
I ain't no real nigga. I'm a father who's never been to jail on his kids.
You
I ain't never
snitching on, you a snitch on your own kids.
I will. You goddamn right I will.
Exactly,
You goddamn right I snitch on my own son, but I ain't gonna show my pussy hole or my asshole or my dick hole to get no money. And I hope my daughter don't either, cause she graduated this year at 15 and her daddy bought her a car. She ain't got to go finesse no man for it. Daddy been here since day one.
And Charleston wasn't done. because he went on to say that the reason they turn out to be OnlyFans models is likely because of a sexually traumatic past. And for whatever reason, one of the girls then tried caressing Charleston, but he wasn't having it either.
Big up to you fatherless bitches that probably been molested and fucked in the ass by one of them perverted uncles. That's why you so sexual.
You don't even know us.
No, I don't been knowing nothing. I'm just
Bro, this
throwing rocks
nigga's
and
a
if it hit your
fucking
house.
demon.
I hope the rest of the young girl, I hope the
turn.
rest of the young girl that watching this, can learn how to create content without burning your pussy to the world. Trying to sell your body to me right here, touching on me like that shit turn me on. Man, I bypass girls like y'all every day.
I was
Chasing that,
touching you.
man, this motherfucker was. But you talking that kind of talk like you really that, man, y'all ain't no real hoes, y'all playing.
A more recent incident with another girl showed once more just how unfiltered Charleston can get. In a 20 vs. 2, hosted by YouTuber No Love Mar, featuring Charleston White and comedian Lil Woody, Charleston had the funniest response to a question by an overweight girl on the show.
My question to you guys is,
I ain't answering no motherfucking question.
Ooh.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad.
That's what you need, baby girl.
What is it gonna at least have meat in
It
it?
ain't gonna have no all lettuce. Lettuce with croutons, or whatever that shit is.
But Charleston wasn't trying to hurt her feelings or anything. She also seemed to take the joke well, even messing around with Charleston immediately after.
Lettuce and croutons.
That's it.
And I was riding with you.
I'm riding with you, baby. Come on.
Oh! What is this at the top?
Charleston may have just been playing there, but in this next situation, he pulled a strap and went off on an interviewer who he thought was trying to press him. When Charleston learned about the tragic gang-related death of a 15-year-old kid named Tuka in Chicago, Charleston went out of his way to make sure Tuka's mom was straight. But as we already know, Charleston had absolutely—
Wait, what the hell did this nigga?
Jamal Dever just followed you,
DDG
King.
know that next time he have an album party, he should invite everybody that was on the album because it was a lot of Tupac songs that he had. It looked better. Not two people it was supposed to say. It was a lot of two people. It was a lot of two songs. Gang, you don't think he invited everybody? It's just everybody time don't line, like, you know, everybody time can't line up. Like, nigga, I couldn't go because I had something I had to do. It's just everybody times don't line up, bro. You can't. That ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying? He got to still keep it moving if he probably invited the baby and all them niggas.
no pity for the mothers of slain Chicago rappers King Von and FBG Duck, and he let it be known once again during an interview with DJUTV. But DJUTV, who's also from Chicago, was trying to call Charleston out for helping Tuka's mom while dissing the mothers of Duck and Von, which pissed Charleston off.
The only thing that kind of like, I guess, bothers the Chicago community is like, if you go do that, you gotta do that for everybody.
I ain't gotta do that. Y'all go do it.
That's the reason.
So, but Chicago is something I did. From the knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had
GTA.
2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. But look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von, mama. That bitch.
But look,
I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about 2 dead ass? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas. They preach about killing niggas. Give a fuck what they was. Why y'all not helping their mama?
DJUTV wouldn't have imagined Charleston would react that way, but things only got worse because Charleston continued crashing out and pulled out his strap to show the host that he wasn't playing and wasn't afraid of anyone who had a problem with the stuff he had to say.
So y'all go help the bitch. Since y'all got so much to say, bitch, give me back the money then, hoe. Fuck ass bitch. I ain't have to help now more you rotten ass hoe. In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch.
Oh,
I
shit.
keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Keep a motherfucking gun, nigga. I keep a motherfucking gun, Chicago.
Let's grab your gun.
Say, homie, you better, what you got? Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? Nigga, don't fuck with me with a gun in my hand.
Chill out, man. You tweaking. You know, you went too far. Y'all went too far, man. Y'all was doing good. Put that shit down.
Judging from DJUTV's silence all the while Charleston was crashing out, it was clear that it wasn't his intention to rattle him up. And in this next interview, a simple question was enough to cause Charleston to start talking crazy, exposing a bunch of rappers and athletes with some serious allegations. Pop Hunter, a young rapper from Philly who blew up with the song Corvette Corvette featuring Lil Uzi Vert, started getting blackballed in the industry after it was revealed he snitched after witnessing a murder when he was just 13 years old. And since Charleston is a certified snitch himself, he tried to back Hunter up, saying other rappers didn't get the same treatment after they were accused of things far more serious.
They didn't blackball Game when he child molested that 15, 16-year-old girl that he just got sued for. That nigga fucked the baby and got sued and lost. They had evidence and showed that Game with the butterfly tattoo on his face that he children. He's a pedophile. And he walking around with his chest still stuck out, hollering, and everybody still love him. We got Kobe, Tupac, Mike Tyson. Boy, ain't nobody, boy, y'all love the shit out of Mike Tyson 2 weeks ago. Mike Tyson went to jail for it. He ain't never apologized for it. Y'all ain't said nothing about them boys.
Charleston then explains what he sees as the reality of the situation, and that anyone in Hunter's shoes would have done the same thing. What video is it?
So you mean to tell me this 13-year-old kid witnessed his brother?
Most disrespectful Charleston white moments.
While his mom was there. So him and his mom witnessed this murder together. He's not a street kid. He wasn't raised in the streets. He don't know anything about standing on those street codes and principles. And I don't know many 13-year-old kids who was taught to do that. So you mean to tell me and my mother witnessed a murder at 13 years old, and my mother take me down there and say what she saw and say, baby, you say what you saw, and you just telling this kid that he should have went against his mama? Is that what these niggas telling us, man? That's how you know these niggas ain't been in the streets.
Charleston also went off on Lil Uzi, because even if Uzi was featured on Hunter's hit song, he took it off his Instagram after the news about Hunter snitching came out.
How he get the name Uzi Vert? We done get his pad. I hate these rapping niggas, cause the rapping niggas imitating niggas like me who almost threw our life away for the bullshit.
That wasn't the only time he had something to say on the Pop Hunter situation though. In fact, in another interview, Charleston got into a very heated argument with the host over it. Charleston was on the Quiet Room podcast with New York media personality Queensflip, and when the Pop Hunter situation came up, Charleston once again tried to back Hunter up, saying he was only a kid at the time who didn't need to abide by any street code.
When do we as a black community say we gonna put the codes on the kids and they got to stand on the codes? Back in the day, we'd tell the 13 he can't be out here. We take the codes away. So come on, homie, we ain't finna do that to our black children. So that's what I'm saying. This is a fucked up race. And I'm saying fuck the black race, fuck the rappers, and fuck anybody who say that nigga was wrong for doing what his mother told him to do at 13 years old.
Charleston went on talking about the influence mothers have on kids and how a child's brain works. He claimed the human brain doesn't develop until around 25 years old and insisted he learned that from his experience dealing with gang members.
Homie, I deal with all the studies and the statistics and the medical science data research that says the human brain doesn't develop until at or around 25.
Something that you learned and you had to read.
No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it, homie.
You had to read it.
I didn't read it, homie. I'm telling you, I'm working with it. I'm working with these killers.
Charleston's refusal to admit he had read that piece of information sparked an argument with Queensflip, who wasn't really on the same side as Charleston from the get-go. But what really made Queensflip crash out was Charleston calling him an internet dude.
I didn't read it, homie.
You just said you a character, though. This is a character. The real you behind it.
Dude, mister, he's stuck on the internet. I'm telling him to get off. I'm telling him he's an internet nigga. That's why he's so convicted. He's an internet nigga. He's an internet nigga. That's why he's so convicted by what I'm saying on the internet. I'm talking about brain development. I'm talking about brain development.
You had to read it.
I didn't read it.
How the f you gonna learn about brain development without reading it? You Jesus' son, he touched your brain and put the implanted memories and knowledge in your brain like that. Stop doing that.
I didn't read it. I didn't read a motherfucking thing, nigga. Didn't read a
that nigga was finna cry.
Internet ass didn't read a motherfucking thing, nigga. Didn't read a motherfucking thing, internet. I didn't read a motherfucking thing, nigga. Didn't read a motherfucking thing, internet ass nigga. I just said internet ass nigga.
Never in my life.
While they were at it, Charleston also reminds Queensflip that he's the one who paid him to appear on the show, so Queensflip ought to listen to him and talk less.
You paid to talk to me, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. You talking about? I get paid to open my motherfucking mouth. I make $75 an hour, as a defense mitigation specialist, and I ain't read a motherfucking thing. I sit and I listen. I sit and I listen like you need to do to the experts. I'm the expert. You paid for me to talk, not for you to talk.
Charleston and Queensflip were eventually able to calm down, and the interview carried on normal. But it wasn't only on that occasion that Charleston got provoked by his host, but things got so heated with this next interviewer that Charleston left the studio. Charleston linked up with social media influencer Lil Pistol Starter for an interview, and things were just fine until Lil Pistol decided to ask Charleston what he'd do if he got smacked by him, and this seemed to piss Charleston off a little bit.
So let me ask you this. So with you not being violent and nothing, what would you do if I slapped the shit out of you?
You gonna die.
Fuck you talking about, Hollywood? Yeah, you gonna die. I don't know no man you can slap and you wouldn't die.
But Charleston crashing out, Lil Pistol let him know that he owned the city of Memphis, and that's when things got super heated, with Charleston clowning Lil Pistol for trying to act hard when he's really not.
Too many masks on this man. I don't talk to this youngster no more. I done got irritated. Cause this conversation ain't got no substance. A nigga talking my city, but don't own nothing. Where you own something at my city?
I don't need J's. I bought these. I bought these shorts.
I don't like talking to young dumb interview over. Nigga, my city talking ass nigga ain't got a goddamn thing going. Yeah, I hate these whole ass niggas like this here. Man, let's go. No, I done got mad. Bitch ass somebody will slap me.
Big
let's go. I don't even talk to young.
Charleston used to be a real gangster before turning his life around, so it's no surprise he likes to call out fake gangsters. He did the same to Soulja Boy, and it later resulted in a real-life incident involving Soulja Boy, Soulja's goons, and Charleston's infamous mace pepper spray.
Nothing ever happened to Charleston White. That
started when Charleston went off on Soulja Boy on a Say Cheese interview. In response to Soulja saying all his ops in recent years were no more, Charleston let it be known that Soulja didn't have any real ops and wasn't no real gangster.
Fuck Soulja Boy, nigga. Crunchy Black said he was a punk. Yeah, Crunchy Black still here. I want to remind Soulja Boy, you ain't got no motherfucking ops. And watch him you, and watch him you. Remember you was on your tiptoes, nigga. Remember you was a tiptoeing nigga ass nigga. Yeah, you ain't got no motherfucking ops, nigga. Nothing about you was street. Let's go back over your career, nigga. You got rap rivalries. You ain't got no opposition. Y'all ain't boom, boom, boom. Boom.
Soulja Boy didn't take those comments well, and soon after, news came out that he'd pulled up on Charleston. According to Charleston, Soulja said he just wanted to talk, but at the same time had around 12 goons with him. Sensing what was really about to go down, Charleston said he pulled out his bottle of mace to defend himself.
They all lined up in front of me. I'm kind of in the corner, homie. They kind of got me boxed in, so I really can't. I gotta run through them if I'm gonna run. If I'm gonna run, they got every opportunity to grab me, trip me, so I can't run. I hit him. He right here. I get to get the whole entourage, huh? The police taught me when you spray mace, you go across the eyes and then you come back across the nose and mouth. You go, huh? How the fuck you get taught that? So I hit him, come back and lean on him.
On Soulja?
Man, I lit it. Man, that nigga face had, man, he was drifting.
According to Charleston, he got Soulja Boy bad, but Soulja got on live to try to play the incident off by clowning Charleston for using pepper spray. But you could tell Soulja's eyes were still recovering from the pepper spray.
You niggas so scared of me, y'all gotta pull out pepper spray out your bitch purse, running with pepper spray. What the fuck?
This wasn't the last of Charleston's Mason incidents, as he also pulled the mace out on a popular streamer live on stream when they were having a heated argument. Aiden Ross invited Charleston onto his stream, but Aiden's friend and streamer Izzy Prime was also there, and it didn't take too long for Prime and Charleston to get into it. Aiden started the stream by asking Charleston if he really sent a photo of his privates to rapper Bandman Kevo, in response to Kevo sending him muscle pictures. Charleston then admitted to that, but when Izzy Prime jumped in and called Charleston gay for that was the moment things started getting heated.
Man just asked me a straight up question. This nigga come jump in. This nigga come jump in. This nigga come jump in and go to talking on my dick about I'm gay. What you talking about my dick for? What you talking about my dick for? Nigga, you gay. Nigga. Wait, what you talking about? Send me your dick report. This nigga play gay game 30. I ain't playing with you, nigga. I ain't playing with you then.
Prime and Charleston keep going back and forth with the trash talk, and at one point, the two were getting ready to throw hands. But when Prime saw Charleston pull out that mace, he started backing up, since he didn't want to get hit with it.
You a fat punk? Yeah. Don't call me no white. You ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. What you gonna do then?
You better get that way.
What you gonna do?
You gonna get your knife?
I don't get no knife. I know what you do. And then I'm gonna throw the punch, nigga. Then I'm gonna, what you gonna do, bitch ass? Maybe you wanna I'm gonna spray it too. Keep talking, nigga. I'm gonna spray it like you gonna do something. Come on, you just came and jumped into something. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Wait,
can you? Something you ain't got no business in.
Pepper spray legal? That nigga said, I'ma pepper spray you, then I'ma hit you with these brass knuckles. That nigga's a demon.
Say, homie, he booked me to come here, not you. He booked me too. I don't give a fuck, but you ain't did that over.
The situation never got de-escalated, and Izzy Prime soon left the stream, as did Charleston White. But that wasn't the only time Prime and Charleston had an issue on one of Aiden Ross's streams, because on another occasion, Prime was trying to press Charleston for being a snitch.
Why you be snitching? Why you don't just mind your business? Like, you the first black person I've ever seen, like broke the black.
You must ain't had no grandmama.
Nah, I got a grandma still to this day.
Your grandmama tell on the police. She'll call the police somebody do something wrong.
Nah, she mind her business.
She see somebody breaking her neighbor house, you lying to me. No Jesus.
Prime then decides to call his grandma to prove that Charleston is the only black person who talks to police. But things with his granny didn't turn out as Prime had expected.
Grandmother, people can hear you. Don't say nothing crazy. Look, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. So, Granny, so you in the house, you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house. Is you gonna say something? Or you gonna mind your business?
Oh, he's right. You a snitch?
At this point, it's pretty clear that snitching ain't something Charleston's ashamed of. And in one Say Cheese interview, he said he actually recommends it, adding that it's better than going to jail.
I recommend snitching. I don't recommend doing 20 years for nobody. I don't recommend doing a life sentence for nobody. If I can get out of jail to tell, why not? It's no honor amongst thieves. So why do I have to be honorable amongst thieves? Why?
Charleston also went on to say that categorically speaking, he wasn't a snitch because snitches only tell on people in order to get out of trouble.
On the internet, you always say that, where's the paperwork? I'm not a rat, I'm not a snitch. But why are you calling the police on the
That's not snitching. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not trying to get out of no trouble. That's what a snitch do. A snitch is telling to wiggle out of something. I'm just telling. No reward, no nothing. I just want to put a ass in jail, nigga.
And speaking of proper snitches, in an interview with DJ Academics, Charleston defended 6ix9ine and called him brave for snitching on his associates in 2019.
What do you think about 6ix9ine?
I think he's brave.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's brave. The guy's been the most honest, open rapper that I've seen.
I'm just telling.
In my lifetime, and you know, with admitting his flaws, talking about the things that happened to him from the streets, to him being kidnapped, being robbed, set up by a friend, sleeping with his baby mama, and standing on that as saying, I ain't done nothing wrong. Y'all would have done it too. Most people under the pressure that he's under would have caved in.
At least that's one rapper that Charleston has made a positive statement about. So anyway, we've got to talk about the very sus beef Charleston had with this next rapper and sent freaky photos to. We're talking about Chicago rapper Bandman Kevo. What sparked the beef was this Say Cheese interview that blew up, where Kevo revealed he's paid $12,000 for a hookup.
What's the most you ever paid for coochie for?
Like 12 rats.
Damn! Like that wasn't wild enough. Kevo went on to admit that he does that on a regular basis. This revelation got a lot of people on social media talking. Say Cheese also wanted Charleston White's take on it, and as you'd expect, he had some strong words for Kevo.
I don't love pleasure that much to get nobody $12,000, and all I get is a nut. That's a sucker to me. I don't care how much money you got, you're a sucker. If you giving away that money for some pussy. Women don't respect tricks in no shape, form, or fashion. I don't give a damn how much money you give them. She would never have no respect for you as a man. Man, I done watched a good dick fuck his way to the top. Stingy, stealing, lying, doing every goddamn thing, not giving nothing but good dick. It's called good dick.
No, I'm saying damn, like nigga,
After questioning Kevo's manhood, Charleston next went after the man's curious physique, saying Kevo spent money on the wrong area of his body.
Like I said, he went and got his belly done. So he got to pay. He should have got that dick pump. He wouldn't have had to pay $12,000.
If he would have got that dick, I promise you, he would have deceased and stopped paying. But he went and spent his money on the wrong area of his body. Pumped his goddamn belly. Man, they crazy the motherfucker.
Fanman Kevo wasn't going to take that line down, so the next time he was on Say Cheese and the topic came up, he clapped back at Charleston, saying Charleston can't get the type of girls he gets.
Charleston White ain't hitting the type of hoes I'm hitting. So of course Charleston can get those girls that Charleston get, they free. You don't need $1 to hit them type of females. So I understand that when Charleston comes off, once he gets on this level, once he cross sides, then he can kind of understand. Right now, he can't see this side. He barely can see anyway.
That last statement was in reference to the fact that Charleston wears one glass eye. But Kevo didn't stop there because he felt the need to prove to Charleston that his muscles were real. So he sent Charleston a video of him working out. Kev should have really known better than to start an internet beef with Charleston because Charleston responded by sending him a picture of a muscle of his own.
Bro, that's sus. You sent the nigga a video of you working out? It's crazy.
It traumatized Kevo for life.
So I sent him the best muscle I had that I thought that was, you know, can compete with other people's muscle. And I ain't just sent him a picture, I sent him a video and I was putting grease on my muscle. You know, like how you grease, he was greasing his arm? Yeah, I was greasing mine.
Fucking no. Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no.
745 Black just followed you, King.
How you grease, he was greasing his arm? Yeah, I was greasing mine.
You some freaky ass nigga.
Shook it at it and sent it to him. And
chat, how many times y'all want me to press this freaky nigga button? Just comment a number. Comment a number.
You some freaky ass nigga.
Ain't no fucking way.
Nigga.
You some freaky ass nigga.
And he texts me back saying, I'm gay as hell. And I'm saying to myself, man, nigga, you saw my dick. I ain't see yours. My dick is on your mind. Your dick ain't on mine. I know what your belly look like, but you know what my dick look like. So, nan the boo boo, I win.
To be real.
Now, it's trolling, and it's some shit that just goes way too fucking far, bro. Certain shit goes way too fucking far. Way too fucking far, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Nigga, I don't know what your dick looks like. You know what my shit look like. I win, you lose. Nan boo boo.
Kevo was never going to come out on top because Charleston always wins, no matter who he's beefing with. As a testament to his beef handling capabilities, we gotta talk about the time Charleston took on both T.I. and his son, King Harris. The beef started after Charleston had his input about an altercation that went down between T.I. and his own son, King, during an Atlanta Falcons game in November 2023.
I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about here.
I know you though.
You are embarrassing yourself.
Never been a cornball. I'm from the hood.
You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, get off me. Man, get off me.
Boy, you can't do nothing with me.
Shortly after the clip,
Boy, you can't do nothing with me.
Never been a cornball. I'm from the hood.
White hopped online and made it known that he'd advised T.I. the year before to discipline his son, but T.I. didn't listen. He also trolled King about his looks in another viral incident where King was being disrespectful to a staff at a restaurant.
God damn it, I told T.I. you should have kicked that boy ass when last year.
If T.I. would have kicked that boy ass last year, that boy wouldn't have had to jack him up today. Yeah, that boy showing out at the Falcon game, embarrassing the family. This is the that king, little ugly ass. Oh, that boy got a big mouth on him. And he talk loud with them yellow, big old red, yellow lips. Oh, yeah, that boy loud in the motherfucker. Oh, yeah, he fucking with the Atlanta Falcons up there disrespecting them people, hollering about he standing on business. Boy, if you don't sit your look, you bruise too easy to stand on business.
Meanwhile, King saw all the things Charleston was saying about him and made the ill-advised decision.
I don't think Booty knew any of this, bro.
Charleston White, you was a bitch, boy. And we was about to whoop your ass when you come back down here from telling.
And Charleston responded in the most brutal way possible.
Say, T.I., listen, if your boy jump on me, y'all will bury that yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat. Look, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I Trayvon Martin, that little motherfucker. I swear to my right hand to God. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If T.I. son jump on me, I'm on George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, his little motherfucking ass. I'm gonna let him get on top of me. Pow! Pow!
Seeing as his son's life was now potentially in danger, T.I. finally decided to step in, telling Charleston not to play with him or his son.
Put my foot so far up your ass, you'll floss your teeth with my shoelaces. You don't motherfucking play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with mine, bro. Don't play with mine. Just don't play with mine. Say what you want about me. Leave my motherfucking children out your motherfucking face, boy.
Since T.I. was trying to get gangster with Charleston, Charleston responded by challenging T.I. to a fight.
We really can get in that ring for some money. Since you running your motherfucking mouth. Put a patch on your motherfucking eye, Clifford Harris Jr. And I bet I keep
Nah, yeah, I gotta tell Pooh. I gotta tell Pooh.
We can sell this nigga like two.
It's no fucking way.
My boy get in the bar with your boy, and me and you get in the ring, and your woman and my woman fight. If you got some cousins, I got some cousins that can fight. We can make it with the White versus the Harris, like the Family Feud, and let Steve Harvey referee this motherfucker.
These were the most disrespectful Charleston White moments when he completely crashed out. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and check out times where rappers completely humbled YouTubers for being disrespectful.
Charleston White takes the cake by far of the official ON. You know what an ON is? A old nigga. He takes the cake. He's an official ON. He crash out champ. Like he's like final boss crash out. Like for real. He's the final boss.